Ladies and gentlemen, today I do not speak as an actor or comedian, but as someone who observes the world with the same eyes as you. We are all travelers on this train called life, with its ups and downs, its stations of joy, and its curves of difficulty. And just like the films we create, our journey is made up of moments, some sad, others comic, but all important. I want to share with you something I have learned throughout my life. Sometimes, all we need is a moment to reflect, to see things differently. We live in a world that is always rushing, but in truth, the greatest wealth is not what we accumulate or where we arrive. It is what we discover along the way. Think about this. How many times do we fail to see the beauty around us? The sun that rises each morning, the smiles we pass on the street, or even the music in the sound of the wind. We are so busy chasing a better future that we often forget to live in the present. And the present, my friends, is the only time that truly belongs to us. Tomorrow is a promise, and yesterday is a memory. But today, this very moment, is where life happens. Life is not perfect. I know that. I have faced moments of pain, loss, and fear. But every challenge we overcome teaches us something about ourselves. We discover that we are stronger than we thought. And it is in these moments that we grow. You may think it is easy to talk about this when you are successful. But I want to say that success is not the final destination. Success is being able to get up after falling, is continuing to believe when everything seems lost. It is the courage to start again, even when the odds are stacked against you. Let me tell you a story. Years ago, I met a man who had lost everything. His job, his home, his family. He told me that at his lowest point, he found solace in the simplest act, planting a small garden in a barren patch of land. Day by day, as the seeds grew, so did his hope. That garden became a symbol of his resilience. He rebuilt his life, one small step at a time. What that man taught me is that hope often begins in the smallest places. It doesn't require grand gestures or perfect conditions. It just needs a little faith and a willingness to nurture it. I want you to think now about something simple. A child learning to walk. They stumble, fall, get up, and try again. We were also those children. So why are we so afraid of making mistakes now? Falling is not failure. It is part of learning. And as long as we have the courage to rise, we are on the right path. And speaking of courage, have you ever noticed how contagious it can be? When one person dares to dream, to stand up, to persevere, it inspires others to do the same. Your courage could be the spark that ignites someone else's flame. There is something else I want to say. We are all connected. We live in a time when it seems easy to isolate ourselves, but the truth is that we need each other. No man is an island. True happiness is found in sharing, in helping, and in connecting. When we extend a hand to someone in need, we not only help them, but also nourish our own soul. Connection reminds us that we are not alone in this journey. Imagine the power of a single smile, a kind word, or a simple gesture of support. These small acts can create ripples that touch lives in ways we may never fully understand. Do you have dreams? I hope you do. And if you do not, it is not too late to dream again. Dreams do not have an expiration date. It does not matter if you are young or old, rich or poor. Dreaming is what keeps us alive. But remember, dreaming alone is just imagination. Dreaming with purpose and acting is transformation. And here's the beautiful part. Every step you take toward your dream, no matter how small, brings you closer to it. Success is not a leap. It's a journey of many steps. Allow yourselves to fail. Allow yourselves to laugh at yourselves. Life is too short to be taken so seriously. When everything seems dark, look for the light within you. It is there, even if hidden. You are stronger, more creative, and more capable than you imagine. And sometimes, the light we seek comes from others. Don't be afraid to lean on your friends, your family, or even a stranger. We are here to lift each other up. If I could leave just one message with you, it would be this: never lose hope. The world can be harsh, but it is also incredibly beautiful. Never let the fear of failure stop you from trying. And remember that joy is in the simple things: in a friend's smile, in a sincere hug, or in the sound of rain tapping on the window. And when you feel overwhelmed, take a moment to breathe, to pause, to remember why you began your journey in the first place. Ladies and gentlemen, life is a dance, and we are the dancers. We do not always know the steps, but as long as we are willing to follow the rhythm, we will be part of the music. And just like in a dance, it's not about perfection, it's about expression. It's about feeling the music and letting it guide you. So, do not be afraid to live. Live fully, love deeply, and never stop believing in goodness. Thank you for listening to me. And remember, the world is a stage, and we all have an important role to play. Make it a memorable show. And when the curtain falls, let it be said that you danced, you laughed, and you lived with all your heart.